Patrick here with Vetted. Today we're talking about this. All right, Vetters, please hit that like button. That really helps out the videos. And of course, if you're not already subscribed, hit that subscribe button, y'all. All right, we have a lot to discuss in today's video. And of course, at the very end, please stay till the end because I am going to reveal, finally, our documentary film poster for my upcoming documentary called Psionics. Now, let's jump into today's video, which I'll be covering Psionics with these two guys.
We're here up at Thunderstrike Ranch, and I'm with the psionic asset, Mike Battista. So welcome, man.
Happy to be here.
Featured there is Carl Crusher. I'm going to put a link down below to his YouTube channel. Please go follow it. It's amazing. Carl is in the documentary that I was a part of making, and quite heavily featured, to be honest with you. And as well as Mike Battista, who you see in there. I also did an interview with him, and we put part of that interview in the documentary. Stuff that's really not included in some footage that I already released. So here's a quick preview of my interview with Mike Battista, which is available on our Vetted YouTube channel. I'll put a link down below. Please go check it out. What's up, Vetters? Patrick here with Vetted. Today I'm going to show you some highlights from an interview I did with former Green Beret and Skywatcher Psionic asset Michael Battista. And I'll also be showing you an exclusive video he gave me to share of a triangle craft that I will show at the end of the video. So make sure to stay tuned to the end for that. But for now, let's get into my interview with Michael Battista.
My name is Michael Battista. I'm 32 years old, and I'm a former U.S. Army Green Beret, 3rd Group.
And Mike, do you believe that a higher form of non-human intelligence has been visiting this planet?
Yes, I do.
When you make that statement, how confident are you that is true?
I'm extremely confident.
Do you feel like you believe that is true, or do you feel like you know that is true?
I know that it's true.
A Green Beret, former Green Beret, Magic Mike Battista is joining us. Welcome, Mike. Good to have you here. Mike's also been one of the psionics working very closely with Jake Barber's Skywatcher group, doing the psionic summoning.
Now you're out. You did that News Nation interview, and you came out, and everyone kind of really knows you a lot more now. You know, how did that feel, like coming out? And I don't know, is that you were nervous or?
It was overwhelming, for sure, especially the footage that was released through News Nation wasn't how I wanted it to look, you know. We have a re-edited version that's much better, which, you know, you can upload for this interview. It was a lot, you know. I'm not even here to prove anything to anybody. I'm just here to tell my story and, you know, help in any way that I can. You know, you can make your own assumption on beliefs in your own time, do your research, but there seems to be something to this, and I'm right there in the middle of it still, so. I've interacted with small, like 3.5 foot tall gray beings with, you know, elongated skulls. I've seen mantis looking creatures. I've seen taller grays. I've seen entities. I don't know if they're, you know, extraterrestrial or they're from this planet, but, you know, I've seen all sorts of stuff like that. But those are the main ones I've interacted with.
So again, link below. Go check out that interview. It's only part of it, but it's really, really good. So look, let's jump into some new footage that Mike Battista has released online. If you were, as I just showed in that video, that Mike Battista was part of Skywatcher, and now he's since left Skywatcher and is now kind of doing his own thing. And Carl Crusher has been sort of helping him essentially. And full transparency, Carl actually invited me out for some excursions out there where they're filming at Thunder Ranch, but I couldn't go. So, you know, I kind of missed out on some of this, to be honest with you. But, you know, just life got in the way, y'all. Let's take a look at some new footage that Mike and Carl have both released.
There's the third one coming down. Look, yeah. Straight down. Look how bright that one's getting. Whoa. Another one coming up. And they're just like a pier. This one's going left, yeah. Look at that. Oh my gosh, dude. On the night vision, it is obvious. Whoa, I just got a big shooting star. Yeah, it's moving like it's going away from us now.
Yeah, what's going on?
Going up and up and up and up. Oh, faster, 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 faster. Look at it go away. Look at it, how fast it's going away. And Vino. That's really picking up. There it is, there it is, there it is.
Now, there's this whole idea essentially that, you know, you're using your mind to summon orbs, right? Or whatever, UFOs, not really sure. There's still a lot of controversy, or maybe not controversy, but just discussion over what exactly is revealing itself when you use your mind to sort of invite, you know, them in or out. And that's what my whole documentary is about. It's about following people who claim to have this ability. Carl was one of them amongst many other people that, you know, I filmed with. Unfortunately, I didn't get to film with Mike Battista in person, but I was happy to get an interview with him. And it's a fascinating topic and subject. What I like about psionics is it's something you can go try yourself, right? If people talk about a crash retrieval program or UFOs crash, you can't really go check that stuff out. But this is something you can literally walk in your backyard and try for yourself, right? So if you think it's bullshit, just go try it. You think it's something you want to get into it. At bare minimum, you're going to have a good time with friends, just hanging out, talking, chatting. The discussions are great. And you may see something, you know, during the filming of the documentary that I made. I saw some things I couldn't explain, and we explore that in the film, right? And don't forget, I'm going to be revealing the poster here in just a second, but I have one more clip that I want to show you where Mike Battista went on the Good Trouble show and talked a little bit more about another sighting with footage of some things that's going on.
Okay, walk us through again. Is this the same event, or is this like a different one?
This is actually a different event from the same area, same time frame. We were out there. This was a different night. Yeah, like the sky was filled with orbs, and this went on for over an hour. And you know, there's usually a window, you know, after sunset and before the sun rises, where the sky is filled with satellites. It's pretty easy to identify, especially if you have, you know, trackers for that stuff. But this is outside that window. They seem to be emitting their own light source as well. And they really were almost like putting on a show for us.
I mean, you look at this, and it's obvious these are all multicolored. This isn't like, you know, you see some blue in there. Are those the sort of colors that you perceived with your own eye?
Yep. So we get a lot of orange ones, and we got a blue ones, and some that change color as well. But we do get a lot of bright orange ones, like the sun. We got some of those at this event as well. But yeah, the whole sky was filled with it. Everyone was, was in awe, and we're all grateful to be able to share that experience.
And again, just because I have to ask, we're not like staring towards some international airport or military base where planes would be coming and going.
Goodness, no. Yeah, no. I take this very serious. I spend a lot of time out under the stars, and we pick strategic positions in which we can demonstrate these abilities and get video, and we keep them away from airports and all that stuff. We really are in the middle of nowhere.
All right, so many of you may be very skeptical about this, as was I when I looked into all of this, I promise you, and that's revealed in the documentary as well. It's a journey that I took for months, and it's an interesting thing. I think it's kind of left still wide open, right? It's cause and effect. Is what Mike's doing, is that what's causing that, or is that just going to happen anyway, right? And then on top of that, what are you seeing exactly? Are they satellites? Are they planes? Are they balloons? Are they this? Are they that? Are they ETs? Are they something else? I don't know, right? It's really hard to tell. Now, they are out in the middle of nowhere, and I've been close to where they're at filming myself, and you do see things. It's just a matter of what is it? I don't know. That's still kind of left open, in my opinion. But again, what I like about it is it's something you can just go test for yourself. You don't need anybody to do it with. You can just go test this yourself. And I kind of like that for that reason, right? And there's no secrecy or this involved or any nonsense, disclosure and all. It's like, forget all that, right? We clearly do not understand the power of the mind, consciousness. Science doesn't understand it, right? Mainstream science. We don't know the full extent of the power of the mind, what consciousness is, what all of this is about, the reality we're in, right? We don't even know what we don't know, so we don't even know the percentage of what we know or don't know. And that is still very fascinating to me. And the mind is the greatest mystery of all, if you ask me, right in front of us, literally right inside of us. And I find that fascinating. And that's what made making the documentary so exciting, to be honest with you. First of all, I'm out in the field. I'm meeting people. I'm doing things, boots on the ground. I'm not armchairing it like I usually am here, right? So I'm really excited to reveal that project. And we are going to be premiering a trailer for the film over the Christmas holidays, which I'm really excited about. I've been working really hard on it. Still got a couple weeks left to get everything settled because I want it to be amazing, and I want people to be excited about the film, right? Which we explore all aspects to it, okay? The nonsense, the not nonsense, we don't know, right? Like, I was objective about it. I went in as a mirror to just reflect back what people showed me, talked to me about, and I really enjoyed it. I really just enjoyed hanging out with a lot of these people and hearing their stories. Right? Just regular people with extraordinary stories. So look, now let me reveal the poster for my new Psionics documentary. So here's a close-up here. Look at this thing. It's amazing. All right, full screenshot right here. Now, we are going to be selling these posters in the new year, working on that currently. I'm really excited. We're kind of going for this 1970s pulp style look to it. Been working on it for quite a while, to be honest with you, behind the scenes. And I actually, I knew somebody through Vetted here who helped with this poster, essentially bring it to life. All right. And I had to take some pictures of myself and, so we could insert it into this style. And, so I want to give a huge shout out to Konstantinos Limneos, or I like to just call him Khan. Yeah. I'm going to put a link to his Instagram. Please go give him a follow. Great graphic designer who I met through Vetted, and amazing guy. And I hired him to make this movie poster, and he did a phenomenal job piecing this together. and he worked really hard on it. I mean, hand brushing and all kind. I mean, it took a while. He really put in a lot of effort, and I'm really, really happy with how this looks and this style, to be honest with you. I mean, when I saw it, I want that on my wall, right? Which is why I'm going to make those available for purchase, because it's badass, right? So please be excited for the movie trailer that is going to be coming out over the Christmas holidays. I'm really excited to reveal that. There's so much in the film, I can't even get it all in the trailer. So honestly, the expectations are low. But when you see the trailer, but when you see the film, boom, this is going to be a great thing. And I'm really, really excited to share that. The film won't be coming out till next year, but at least we'll have a trailer that can get you sort of pumped up, about it. Because I've put in a lot of hard work, along with a lot of other people, putting in a ton of work to bring this film to life. I didn't direct the film, I didn't edit the film, but I have been helping. I clearly filmed a lot of it myself, right? And I'm just really excited of how it's all coming together, way better than I could have ever imagined, to be honest with you. So just thank you for the support. Thank you for inspiring me to go out and do something like this. This is probably the most exciting thing I've done in years, really getting out there and really seeing about this. Because one thing is to watch YouTube videos or, watch on your phone, or even me just talk about this stuff. It was great to get out and actually do something and see some of this with my own eyes. So look, I'm going to put links down below to everything. Go give Khan a follow. Go give Mike Battista a follow. Carl Crusher as well. Links to everything. And thank you guys so much for the support. Love y'all. We'll see you guys on the next one. Remember, Vedas, every day's a gift, y'all. Peace.
Hey, Patrick, coming here from Montreal, Canada, and I'm 39 years old. Been following this topic pretty much my whole life, ever since I was a teen, and I just gotta say I appreciate your channel because, there is just so much BS out there, man, in this world, and even though it's all really interesting, and whenever I see the latest video from you or other creators, and it's I just want to jump on it, and I just want to absorb it all. And even me, man, after all this time, I get fooled, and I go back and I think about things after I've taken in the information, and then I start to think, hang on a second, there's something's off here, really off. And I definitely believe there is something going on right now, and there has been for a while, but just the way we're getting presented the information is really wishy-washy. And I just got to say that I appreciate you sort of tackling those finer details that maybe people just might miss. I think it's really important. And like the stuff you spoke about with Age of Disclosure, and recently your video on the conversation on the Danny Jones show between the the two guys about the moon landing, hoax or not hoax. So just keep on weeding out the BS, man, because I think it's one of the most important things you can do. I'll keep on watching your channel. I've had experiences of my own which are incredible, especially one of them. Don't need to get into that now, but something is going on, man, and so I appreciate your work. Just keep it up, man. Watching you from Canada. Take care, dude.